Have you ever wondered why some people have extreme mood swings that seem out of the ordinary? This question piques the curiosity of many, leading us to a fascinating yet complex world of mental health, specifically bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder, formerly known as manic depression, is a mental health condition that causes extreme mood swings. It's not just the typical ups and downs we all experience. These swings can range from episodes of elation, energy, and excitability, known as mania, to periods of deep, profound sadness or hopelessness, referred to as depression. Yet, bipolar disorder remains shrouded in mystery. It's a labyrinth of emotions, behaviors, and symptoms that can look vastly different from one individual to another. This complexity often leads to misunderstanding, misdiagnosis, and, unfortunately, stigma. But why is this condition so intricate? The answer lies in the unique interplay of genetics, brain structure, and environment. This interplay creates a distinct manifestation of the disorder in each person, making it one of the most diverse and unpredictable fields in mental health. However, the importance of understanding bipolar disorder cannot be overstated. It's not just about the 1 in every 25 adults worldwide who will experience bipolar disorder at some point in their lives. It's about everyone. It's about fostering empathy, promoting mental health awareness, and ultimately, creating a world where everyone, regardless of their mental health status, can feel understood and supported. So, are we ready to uncover the enigma that is bipolar disorder? Are we prepared to step into a world that challenges preconceived notions, demands open-mindedness, and encourages compassion? If so, then we're on the right path. The journey towards understanding bipolar disorder is not an easy one, but it's certainly worthwhile. Because the more we understand, the better equipped we are to support those living with this condition, and the more inclusive our society becomes. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into what bipolar disorder really is. Bipolar disorder, also known as manic depressive illness, is not just about the ordinary ups and downs. It's a complex brain disorder that goes beyond the regular mood swings we all experience. It's an illness that can be difficult to understand, and even more challenging to live with, but today, we're going to try and unravel it. Bipolar disorder is marked by unusual shifts in mood, energy, activity levels, and the ability to carry out day-to-day tasks. These aren't the typical ups and downs that everyone goes through. They are extreme and can result in damaged relationships, poor job or school performance, and even suicide. Imagine you're on a terrifying roller coaster, one that takes you from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows. One moment, you're on top of the world, filled with energy, ideas, and grandiose plans. This is what we call a manic episode. And then, without warning, you plunge into a depressive episode, where you feel empty, sad, and hopeless. That's the reality for people living with bipolar disorder. But it's not just about these two extremes. Some people with bipolar disorder experience hypomanic episodes, which are less severe than manic episodes but still involve a distinct change in mood and functioning. Others may deal with mixed episodes where symptoms of mania and depression occur simultaneously. Moreover, it's crucial to note that bipolar disorder is not a one-size-fits-all illness. There are several types of bipolar disorder, including bipolar 1, bipolar 2, and cyclothymic disorder, each with its own unique pattern of mood swings and behavior. Bipolar disorder is a lifelong condition, but it's manageable with the right treatment and support. Understanding the disorder is the first step towards managing it effectively. Now that we know what bipolar disorder is, let's explore its symptoms. Bipolar disorder is characterized by two distinct sets of symptoms. These two faces of the disorder are like two sides of the same coin, each with its own unique set of challenges and effects on a person's life. The first face is the manic episode. During such an episode, an individual might feel an intense surge of energy, like they're on top of the world. They might talk rapidly, have racing thoughts, and exhibit a decreased need for sleep. Some might engage in risky behaviors, such as reckless driving or impulsive spending. This isn't just a case of being overly happy or energetic. It's an extreme state that can lead to dangerous situations and have severe consequences. The second face of bipolar disorder is the depressive episode. In stark contrast to the manic episode, a depressive one is characterized by feelings of intense sadness, lack of energy, and loss of interest in activities once enjoyed. Those suffering might experience significant changes in their sleep and eating patterns. They may feel worthless, have difficulty concentrating, or even harbor thoughts of suicide. What makes bipolar disorder particularly challenging is the unpredictable pattern of these episodes. An individual could swing from feeling invincible to being weighed down by a profound sadness, with periods of normal mood in between. It's important to remember that these symptoms are severe enough to disrupt daily life, affecting relationships, job performance, and even physical health. They're not just typical ups and downs, they're extreme shifts that can feel impossible to control. Understanding these symptoms is crucial, not only for those living with bipolar disorder but also for their loved ones. It helps us realize that these behaviors aren't whims or phases. They're manifestations of a serious mental health condition. However, with recognition comes empowerment. Identifying these symptoms, understanding their severity, and acknowledging their impact on one's life can be a powerful catalyst for seeking help. It's a journey, but one that many have embarked upon and found ways to manage effectively. Recognizing these symptoms is the first step towards getting help. Despite extensive research, the exact cause of bipolar disorder remains unknown. This statement might be disconcerting, but it is the reality we face in the field of mental health. The human brain, with its immense complexity, often keeps its secrets well hidden. One of the potential causes that researchers have zeroed in on is genetics. Like the color of your eyes or your susceptibility to certain diseases, bipolar disorder seems to have a hereditary component. If you have a family member with this condition, your chances of developing it are increased, but it's not a direct one-to-one correlation. Many individuals with a family history of bipolar disorder never develop the condition and vice versa. This suggests that other factors are in play. Enter the environment. Our surroundings, life experiences, and the stressors we face can all potentially contribute to the onset of bipolar disorder. Traumatic events, high stress levels, or significant life changes can trigger episodes in some individuals. However, it's important to remember that these are not the cause, but rather potential triggers. Then there's the matter of the brain itself. Some studies suggest that people with bipolar disorder often have physical changes in their brains. These changes in brain structure and function might play a role in the development and progression of the disorder. However, it's a bit of a chicken and egg situation. We don't know whether these changes cause bipolar disorder or if they're the result of having it. So, what does all this mean? Well, it means that bipolar disorder, like many mental health conditions, is likely the result of a complex interplay of genetic, environmental, and neurological factors. None of these alone can explain why some people develop bipolar disorder and others don't. While the cause may be unknown, there are effective treatments available. The mystery of bipolar disorder's cause doesn't prevent us from treating it. It doesn't prevent people from leading fulfilling, productive lives. And it certainly doesn't diminish the importance of understanding and supporting those who live with this condition every day. Bipolar disorder is a lifelong illness, but it can be managed with the right treatment. When it comes to treating and managing bipolar disorder, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. It's a multifaceted approach that often involves a combination of medication, therapy, and lifestyle changes. Let's delve deeper into each of these aspects. Medication is typically the first line of treatment. It helps to balance the mood swings and prevent manic or depressive episodes. The types of medication used can differ from person to person. It might include mood stabilizers, antipsychotic drugs, or antidepressants. It's crucial to remember that these medications must be taken under the supervision of a healthcare professional, as they can have side effects and may need adjusting over time. Next comes therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, is commonly used. It helps individuals understand their thinking patterns and teaches them how to manage their symptoms. Family-focused therapy can also be beneficial. It involves the patient's family members and aims to enhance their understanding of the disorder and their ability to provide support. Lifestyle changes are another vital part of managing bipolar disorder. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, adequate sleep, and stress management can go a long way in keeping symptoms at bay. It's also important to avoid triggers like alcohol and drugs that might precipitate a mood episode. Support groups can offer a safe space to share experiences and learn from others who are dealing with the same challenges. They provide emotional support and practical advice, helping individuals to feel less isolated. Lastly, remember that treatment is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, persistence, and a whole lot of self-love. It's about finding what works best for you as an individual, and it may take some trial and error. And don't forget, this journey is not one you have to take alone. Reach out to mental health professionals, family, and friends. They can provide guidance, support, and encouragement every step of the way. Remember, it's important to consult with a healthcare professional to determine the best treatment plan. Living with bipolar disorder can be challenging, but it's not impossible. Life is a series of peaks and valleys, and for those with bipolar disorder, these peaks and valleys can be more pronounced. However, with the right strategies and support in place, it's completely possible to lead a fulfilling, balanced life. One of the most crucial ways to manage bipolar disorder is to stay on treatment. This might include medication, therapy, or a combination of both. It's important to work closely with medical professionals who understand the complexity of bipolar disorder and can help develop a tailored treatment plan. Remember, it's not a sign of weakness to seek help, it is a sign of strength and self-awareness. Maintaining a regular schedule is also key. A predictable routine can be a calming force amidst the emotional turbulence of bipolar disorder. This could mean waking up and going to bed at the same time each day, eating regular meals, scheduling time for work or school tasks, and also allowing time for relaxation and leisure activities. The aim is to create a structure that provides stability and balance. Next, don't underestimate the power of a strong support network. This can include family, friends, or support groups made up of others who understand what it's like to live with bipolar disorder. The journey can feel lonely at times, but remember, you're not alone. There are others who've been where you are and can offer empathy, encouragement, and advice. Lastly, it's essential to incorporate self-care practices into your life. This could include regular exercise, a healthy diet, and mindfulness techniques such as meditation or yoga. It's also important to find activities that bring you joy and allow you to express yourself creatively. This could be anything from painting to gardening to writing poetry. Living with bipolar disorder doesn't define you, it's just a part of your life journey. You are not your illness, you are a person who happens to have bipolar disorder. With the right tools and support, you can navigate this journey successfully. Remember, you are stronger than you think. We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's summarize the key points. Bipolar disorder is a complex and often misunderstood condition. It's characterized by severe mood swings, from manic highs to depressive lows. These shifts can occur suddenly, over the course of a few days, or gradually, over several weeks. It's a condition that's as unique as the individuals who live with it, and it manifests differently in everyone. In our journey to unravel the mystery of bipolar disorder, we've discovered that its causes are multifaceted. They can be rooted in genetics, brain structure, or even environmental factors. The truth is, it's likely a combination of these factors, a complex interplay that scientists and researchers are still working to fully understand. We've also explored the various treatments and management strategies available. Medication, psychotherapy, lifestyle changes. These are all tools in the toolbox of managing bipolar disorder. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, but rather a personalized approach that takes into account the individual's unique symptoms, triggers, and lifestyle. Perhaps most importantly, we've delved into what it's like to live with bipolar disorder. It's a journey with its own set of challenges, but it's also a journey of resilience, understanding, and self-care. It's about learning to navigate the highs and lows, and finding stability amidst the storm. Finally, we've highlighted the importance of seeking help. If you or someone you know is struggling with bipolar disorder, remember that help is available. Reach out to a mental health professional, confide in trusted loved ones, join a support group. You are not alone, and there is hope. In closing, bipolar disorder is not a life sentence, but rather a life circumstance. It requires understanding, acceptance, and proactive management. It's a journey that can be navigated successfully with the right tools and support. Remember, understanding and acceptance are the first steps towards managing bipolar disorder. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Thank you for joining us today.